What's going on, everyone? It's Updog here, and I've got another Raid Shadow Legends video for you. We've got some big news. Tholen Foulbeard has just joined the game, and his event is live right now. But I have some even better news for you. If you're a brand new player, never downloaded the game, make sure you use my QR code up above or the link down below in the description. Use those to download the game, because not only will you get 3 characters for free by downloading that, you can also get, with the promo code that I will leave down in the description, you can get the newest legendary for free as well if you use the promo code. So make sure, if you haven't already downloaded, or if you just want to start a brand new account, you can use the promo code Demon Slayer and you can get Tholen for free. So there you go, there's the promo code, and since he's just brand new to the game, I'm going to go over all you need to know about him here, so buckle up and let's get into it. And the little bit about the backstory on him. So, guarding the mountains of Sky Iron Dominion is the Breaker of Demons, renowned for casting corrupted visitors back into the underworld of Teleria. Rumors have begun to spread among the dwarves. The mighty Karosa of Covetous has risen once more, bringing her demonic followers with her. Now Tholen has been summoned by the Mountain King himself to put an end to her trail of destruction. Tholen Foulbeard is the Fusion Champion of June 2025. So they did say it'll be June 5th is when this will all begin. So, coming up real quick. Tholen is the damage dealer who can who can both grow in power and weaken his enemies. So like I said, yep, damage dealer. Thriving when facing foes from the Corrupted Alliance, bosses, or their minions. His ability to manipulate stats comes from his special ability. A single target double attack that ignores 25% of their defense, and increasing to 50% against enemies with the Corrupted Alliance bosses. Against enemies from the Corrupted Alliance bosses or minions. Each hit also decreases the target's attack by 5% up to 25%, and increases his own by 5% up to a total of 50%. It's a strong way to reduce the damage you take while boosting Tholen's output as the fight goes on, and especially useful against event dungeon bosses and others like the Demon Lord, Hydra, and Chimera. So the synergy between Tholen's passive and his basic is very powerful. As every 5th turn he takes, he automatically triggers his basic attack. This basic has a chance to apply Weaken to all enemies, with an increased chance against those from the Corrupted Alliance, bosses, or their minions. If all enemies receive the effect, Tholen gains an extra turn. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. Not only does this boss boost the damage of your allies to deal to the... Let's start over. Not only does this boost the damage of your allies that they deal to the affected targets, but it also helps Tholen cycle back into his active skills more quickly, thanks to the bonus turns. On top of that, the Weaken debuff is irresistible against these types of enemies, allowing you to focus on building pure damage rather than accuracy. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, I like it so far. Leading into his ult, Tholen first buffs himself with an increased attack before hitting all enemies 2 times. Wow. For each critical hit landed on the first attack, the damage on the second attack is boosted by 10%, while also ignoring unkillable and shield buffs. Okay, wow, that's pretty powerful too. While this skill seems tailor-made to counter the event dungeon boss, Karosa, it remains powerful in other areas too, whether against shielded or protected enemies in the arena, faction wars, or within the Cursed City. On top of that, Tholen cannot be critically hit by enemies from the Corrupted Alliance bosses or their minions. So, definitely going to be good against the Corrupted Alliance, or in the Corrupted Alliance, I should say. So that's great. Alright, so let's take a look at more in depth on what his actual abilities do here. So his basic is going to attack all enemies, and before attacking has a 25% of chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. He has a 50% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns if the target is from the Corrupted Alliance, a boss or minion. This effect cannot be resisted by enemies from the Corrupted Alliance, bosses or minions, and grants an extra turn if a weakened debuff was placed on all enemies by this skill. So if nobody resists that weakened debuff, then he gets a completely full other turn, so that's amazing. It does, let's see, looks like it increases the damage from in level 2 and level 3, and then the debuff chance goes up all the way up to level 5 plus 15%. So that would be 40% chance instead of 25%. Now for his, so that was just his basic. His special attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit will ignore 25% of the target's defense. If the target is from the Corrupted Alliance, a boss or a minion, each hit ignores 50% of the defense instead. Each hit decreases the target's attack by 5%, so that's kind of cool, up to 25%. Each hit will also increase this champion's attack by 5%, so weakening their attack, buffing his attack, and looks like more damage on level 2 and 3, and then instead of a 4-turn cooldown on level 4, it's a 3-turn cooldown, so that's going to be crazy, okay. Going to be coming around really quick, that's awesome. His ult, attack all enemies 2 times before attacking. Place a 50% increase attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. For each critical hit landed on the first hit, decreases the damage dealt on the second hit by 10%. We'll ignore unkillable and shield buffs. And then level 2 and 3 will get more damage. Then another minus cooldown on this one. So this is, wow. Having this short of cooldowns on these kind of abilities, that's amazing. And then the passive activates basically the basic every 5th turn. So if the match is going long and you can get this off, he can get a lot of turns, because let's say you use the ult and the special, and we'll just say it's at the base level, right? So let's say it's a 4-turn cooldown. So you'll use the ult, the special, and then you're going to use the basic, and if you can get that weaken debuff landed on everybody, he'll get another turn. By that time, that'll be 4 turns. So then by the time he takes his 5th turn, he could get another 2 turns. That's, wow, that's crazy. Definitely looks like it's going to be worth getting him. And then his aura increases ally attack in all battles. Doesn't matter which game mode, by 30%. So this is a quick little graphic that breaks everything down that I just talked about. So yeah, he's looking pretty powerful. It looks like on the dungeon side, he will be good against the Spider, Fire Knight, Dragon, and should be still pretty good against Ice Golem and Iron Twins and the Shogun Grove. The Sand Devil, he'll probably struggle against him. In Doom Tower, should be good against Magma Dragon and the Celestial Griffin, and then should be decent against the Nether Spider and the Dreadhorn. Also the Eternal Dragon he should be good against, and the Dark Fae. The Frost Spider and the Scarab King, though, probably not going to be as good against them. Looks like he's going to be pretty good in Arena as well. And then as far as like PvE, like recommended areas of stats you want to focus on him, looks like the crit rate and crit damage are going to be good, and probably speed and attack percent. The artifacts I would suggest would be Merciless, Savage or Lethal, Cruel, and Speed. And then for PvP, still crit rate and crit damage. Attack, yeah, pretty much the same, I guess. For that, compared to PvE, so both of them the same. Even the artifacts looks like mostly the same. Maybe you could throw in like a stone skin or pinpoint on him so for the artifacts. So let me know down in the comments what you think about old Tholen here. He looks pretty crazy, pretty strong. I'm hoping I can get him unlocked here in the month of June. We'll see how it goes. Let me know if you think you'll be able to get him unlocked as well. But until next time, make sure you spend those resources wisely, and we will see you around.